There you are. Oh, you have no idea how happy I am to see you. This place gives me the chills. It has far too much Shaylangar. Ah, right. You wouldn't know. Shaylangar is a kind of Eterna legend. Or rather, an ancient Eterna faith. It roughly translates as, death isn't the end. Simply put, if a soul leaves this world, it leaves behind an echo, and how that person died determines how that echo feels to nearby people. In this place, well, you do the math. Indeed. Anyway, shall we? What? Oh, yeah, of course. If we're walking through a forest with tons of corpses, I thought a little more protection might come in handy. You have? Well, that's convenient. Then I suggest you go on ahead. There! You see that? That must be the castle. Now all that's left to do is find an entrance. All right, here we go. That was another one of those arcane guardians, wasn't it? Then this must be some kind of defense mechanism Dal Mercer installed. Oh. That coin from the manor. I dropped it, and it reacted with the barrier. Yeah. Quite dark, isn't it? Hang on a moment. Much better. Lead the way.
Greetings. Is this her? The seventh?
Yes.
Welcome, sister. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
Thanks.
Follow me. Nadan will read from the tablet soon.
Are you okay? Why did you stop? Huh? What did they say? Did you hear? Tablets? Probably some kind of sermon. Either way, we should push on. With a bit of luck, Tara and the others are still here. Another statue of this woman. Who is she? Some kind of goddess? Oh, damn it! Does this never end? Yes? That's a vague question. Tiring, I guess. Sometimes very demanding. But it also has its upsides, of course. You're always on the move. I had probably already seen more of the world than most people see in their entire lives by the time I was 7. course. They needed a source of fresh water.
Yes, I can smell it too.
It must be the lost ones. The river must have carried some of them right into the cavern. Damn it. What do we do now? The water we have in stock won't last us longer than 2 moons at most.
It will last long enough.
How do you know? We've been waiting for the 7th for 5 years, Taya. 5 years! What if the cycle ends before we can take the final step? She has become weaker. I can feel it. And I know there's something...
Marlin, calm down. She said that the Eterna would come. And so she will.
What is it? Waiting? What do you mean? Huh. I don't really know what to say. Let's just push on for now, okay? We can muse about the meaning of all this later. Looks like some kind of assembly room, doesn't it? This is where they must have held their masses.
They built the golden city Kadath. Verily, it became as glorious as she foretold. Towers of gold reached high into the sky. Music resonated from every alley. And only the freshest fish, the best bread, and the finest spices filled their banquets. Decades passed, centuries. But the more time went by, the more a certain sadness took hold of the Kadathers. The meals filled their bellies, but the dining gave them no pleasure. They dressed in the noblest of garments, but they did not smile at their beauty. No, all they could think of was the hollowness of their lives. What was there to fight for if the world was free of blemish? What value had pleasure if it was there in abundance? Why live if there was no death? All of these thoughts loomed above them like a blanket of black clouds. They then... Oh, Sister Mildred, would you be so kind as to recite the next passage? I need some rest.
Of course, brother. And so it was that she finally saw her mistake. Man was not made for eternal bliss. Only when enjoyed in brief moments would he appreciate it, contrasted with the heartaches of his brief life. And so she smote Kadath. Acid rained from the skies, winds brought plagues, and the earth itself opened and devoured the golden towers and the cities of Kadath into an abyss of fire. And it was there, on the embers of this once so glorious city, that she created the new order. She created hatred. She created pride. She gave birth to fear. She gave birth to suffering. And she created the cycle, and with it, hope. The seed had been sown.
It happened again, didn't it? What did you see? Then we were right. These people were some kind of cult. But why? Terra was never pious. No. Well, what should I think about it? It's a myth, like any of 1,000 others. I still find it hard to believe that Terra fell for this nonsense. She was many things, but never gullible. Good question. Places. How did this even happen? Why am I even here in the temple of some crazy cult, looking for my former companion? I did something wrong, didn't I? I mean, I tried so hard, you know? I wanted to be there for you, but apparently it was all for nothing. All of it. I know. It's just... sometimes it's hard. Anyway, we still need a hint as to where they went. Come on, let's keep looking. Yes? Show me. You're right. The tomb, the last step. What in blazes is that supposed to mean? Damn it, this whole cultist babbling is really starting to get on my nerves. Duneville. That's the miners' town, isn't it? All right then, let's go straight away. Do you have a teleport scroll to get back to Ark? Good. I'll stock up on provisions in the marketplace, and then push on to Duneville. I say we meet there.